but we do get another chance in with DYBALA on the ball, passing it to Paulsen. This is the perfect position for him to score one more, but it will be deflected to Zaha, who scores it. Boys, it's team of the season time. Get your coins at FIFAninja.com using the code Johnny for 5% off. The link is in the description below. Hey, assistant coach, how are you doing? It is me, Johnny Sports, and welcome back to the Crystal Palace career mode. This is episode number 7. Hopefully, the lucky episode number 7, because we are now really close to the transfer window. At this point, we are already 7 points in front of Manchester United, and guys, we have kept it to over 10 videos with 1,000 likes on them. I think we are on like 12 videos in a row now. Keep the streak alive and smash that like button, boys. And in the transfer window, our first game is going to be against Liverpool, but at first, before that game, we have to play in another match, which is West Bromwich Albion, and this is obviously a team that I have struggled against a few times. I can still remember the insane goal DYBALA has scored against me. Right now they are in 17th place, so hopefully we can beat them in a convincing fashion. Mark Swift, the young talent, will take the first free kick, but that one will get blocked by the defense, and then it is Obiang trying to get the ball, but we are losing the ball after a pass of, I believe that was Emre Can. Or was it Adnan? I think that's Adnan. Yeah, we are playing with our reserves team, so it's definitely Adnan. Mark Swift with another free kick. This time it was right on target, but sadly, the goalkeeper coming up with an amazing save. Then it's another chance from Lozano, trying his luck right before the second half starts, and it was a left-footed shot, so he wasn't able to pull that one off properly. But then, boys, it's our opponent attacking, and they are scoring a really weird goal. Speroni not able to get to it, and I think that was DYBALA again. Was that him? I think that was him. But Salih Uchan going out, Højbjerg and Mitch McGugan joining in order to have Højbjerg as the guy who can provide the assist and Mitch McGugan as the guy who can score the goal. 71st minute, they had another chance. Now we are on the corner kick, and we do get a header in with Højbjerg, but the goalkeeper just touches it over the crossbar. Now we are in the 90th minute, the last attack. Mark Swift on the ball. This guy had already 2 shots trying to hit the target, but this time the goalkeeper is able to parry that one, but it's still not over. 90th minute, Lozano on the left hand side this time, crossing it in, and somehow I could not get to it. I don't know what my striker was doing. I think that was Dwight Gale, but we have lost the game. We have lost against West Bromwich Albion, the team that is sat in 17th place. I couldn't believe it. This was probably the worst performance I had so far since like a couple of weeks, or maybe a month, or maybe 2 months. I don't know, but you guys have decided John Stones is the center back that I'm going for. I'm offering them 6 million, and hopefully we'll be able to get him. Also, we are getting in transfer offers for players like Yusuf Paulsen and DYBALA constantly, but obviously I'm not going to be selling one of those players if they're not offering like 70 million, because that is definitely something that I want to keep in this team. You guys are attached to Paulsen and also DYBALA and also every single player in this team basically, so I don't really want to get rid of too many players. Kenneth Omaruo will be departing the club, which is okay with me because he hasn't grown by +1 in 2 or 3 seasons already, and that is definitely something that we don't need to keep in the team. Now Engels is on an 80 rating, Emre Can 79, Wilfried Zaha gone up to 84, and then we will have a look at other players growing as well. It is Mitch McGugan, who is now 78 rated. He's higher rated than Paulsen at the moment, but I haven't been able to put him into a game where he had really good performances, and it just didn't work out so far. Ward-Prowse 81 rated, 23 years old. This guy is growing a lot, even though he's not playing every single game, and that's something I really love to see. But now it's time to play against my favorite team, Liverpool. We are coming up with the strongest lineup we possibly can, and Guma once again is in the center back position. He's 77 rated. He's actually quite high rated, only 1 rating below Stones, but still I really want to get another center back into the team so that Nguma has some competition, and obviously it will be Stones in the starting lineup if he gets to Crystal Palace in this transfer window. Now it is Henderson passing it to Borini. Borini over to the right hand side. Origi will cross it in, and this will be a header where Ledesma has to get to it, and in the end They're getting it into the middle once again, and they're able to finish it. It is 1-0 for Liverpool, and this is something I definitely wasn't expecting. I really tried to go attacking now, change the tactics a little bit so that we can go forward and score a goal. Henderson could have scored the second one for Liverpool, but obviously it was Ledesma who saw that one go out, so he didn't have to touch that one. Markovic with the cross inside, and Ledesma with a sick save. What a save from the young goalkeeper. Amazing right there, but they do get a corner kick from that. Markovic once again on the ball. He will cross it inside, and it will be a shot that hits the post. And this is giving us another chance to come back into the game. Mignolet with the goalkeeper kick. Højbjerg gets to it directly, and he will now pass it to Paulsen. He's through one-on-one against the goalkeeper, and Mignolet couldn't do anything against that perfectly placed shot. 48th minute, Paulsen gets us back into the game. And maybe we could win this one. Markovic on the ball. Really nice dribbling from him. He's now getting closer to the penalty area. And it's Borini once again trying to score one past Ledesma. And Ledesma is very cautious right there. He's not even jumping after the ball. And Henderson gets a header after another corner kick from Markovic, who's having a great game in this one. Sturridge now on the left-hand side will pass it into the middle. Lucas hits the post. So Liverpool getting really unlucky in this game. They definitely would have deserved to score at least 2 more goals. And now we are making some changes in order to move forward a little bit better. Ward-Prowse gets the ball in the midfield. We are now one-on-one with DYBALA. He's getting past the defender. One-on-one against the goalkeeper. And then the goalkeeper gets to it. Zahado on the left-hand side gets the ball, will cross it in, and it is Yusuf Paulsen once again. 2-1 in the 81st minute. What a nice way to come back after a missed chance from DYBALA, which definitely should have been a goal for our team, and Liverpool wasn't able to come back from that one. Really lucky win against my favorite team. But now, boys, it's time to take a look at the transfers. Schalke coming in with an offer of 37 million for Paulo Dybala. Like I said before, man, I'm probably only letting them go for an offer which is like not really 70 million, but I would appreciate an offer which is above 50 million, because with that we can do anything basically. Wolfsburg also want to get him, but they're only offering like 19.5, and in the end they will offer 21 million, and we are definitely not selling Dybala for that kind of amount. Then we are moving on into the FA Cup. We are playing against Huddersfield at home, so I said, hey, let's change up the team a little bit, put Swift in there, put Mitch McGugan in there, and sim this game. Paulsen scores, Redmond scores, and Ward-Prowse as well. And Schalke is coming back with an offer of 50 million for Dybala. At first I was like, hey, that's a really good amount of money. We could get some insane players in here. But then I said to myself, you know what? I just don't want to sell Dybala. I just don't want to sell him, guys. At this point, it is just going so well. So I asked for 60 million. And if they match that, I will actually be pretty sad about the result, because I really don't want Dybala to leave at this point. What the hell? I lost in the Capital One Cup semi-final. This is the first leg only, boys. We will be playing at home against West Ham, so we have a bigger challenge now since we have lost the first game in the semi-final. And I'm simming a lot of games in the transfer window because I really want to get it done in this episode. Stones is being offered 10.5 million. Not really, he's been offered that, but his team is offered 10.5 million for him to join into our squad. I'm asking for 57 million. Maybe Schalke will accept that. I just don't know, man. I just don't want to sell him, but then the money, we really need the money. We don't have anything left after we get Stones into our team. QPR is the next game that we are playing, and we are winning it with Swift scoring and Ward-Prowse. So 2 center midfielders scoring nice goals. Obviously, they were amazing. Swift scored from 40 yards out, and Ward-Prowse scored from a corner kick. Not really, but we are offering a contract to Stones because his team accepted it, and Dybala is not going to Schalke. So they in the end stopped pursuing Dybala, and we are really lucky with that, because I definitely could have sold him right there with the 57 million offer, and I'm really happy that Dybala will stick to the team. Stones and Kolka were actually the ones that I was going for. If Stones wouldn't have worked out, I would have bought Kolka since he's 79 rated, and I think he gets over 80 pretty easy. Like I said, our first main target was Stones, and he's now in our team. We have loaned out Lozano, and he's now going back from loan into our team because we needed to glitch him. He wasn't growing in any of his stats, and he normally has great potential, so we glitched him, and then we moved on to get Felipe Anderson Farias da Silva. Does anyone from you know who this is? This is Ronaldinho, his regen. He's a 5-star skiller who can play cam and striker. And then someone in the comments said, since I was asking for another winger, he said that I should get Adrian Centurion. So I said to myself, hey, let's go ahead and ask for him to join our team because I haven't really used him in any of my career modes in FIFA 15, and I think that's a really nice suggestion, and that's someone that not really everyone is using. So we are trying to get another player into our team, but the game against Hull City, we lost it 1-0, so we now have lost 2 games through simulations. I'm aware of the fact that we are simulating way too much right now, but this is the transfer window, guys. This is just so exciting, and I just can't wait to get into the negotiating stuff. So we are trying to get Ronaldinho, his regen, into the team, and the team of Adrian Centurion didn't accept the first offer, so we are now offering Binon Williams, who hasn't really played any games in 4 seasons for our team. And then we are loaning out Salih Uçan as well because he has been really bad with his growth. He hasn't grown at all in our team, and it just indicates that he is glitched. So we had to loan him out and then recall him once again. AS Monaco, the team with a shit ton of money, coming in for DYBALA, and they offered 43 million right away, but our board is actually saying that we should go for an amount between 49 million and 77 million. So I asked for 70 million once again because maybe they are the only team who can afford to buy him at this point. And we are offering Ronaldinho, his regen, another contract, boys. And Adrian Centurion will hopefully accept this one so that we have another winger who will be a backup for Zaha and also Redmond. Because at this point, we only do have 2 wingers. And what if one of them gets injured? We need another one. And in the next episode, you guys will see if DYBALA leaves the team. So tell me in the comments down below if you think that it would be the right thing to do to leave or to sell DYBALA to another team for that kind of an amount. And yeah, that's about it, assistant coaches. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and keep the streak alive. Peace.